Hello class. Just wanted to give you a last minute wrap up since we finished the course this week, and I have just finished your grades, and your grades are available now on Blackboard. The good news is that you finished the class, everyone turned their papers in, whether they were individual papers or group papers, you all turned in all the range of papers, and that means you finished your junior cornerstone and your third year religion class. So kudos to all of you. Here's a few things that I wanted you to know about this class, just in case you hadn't been thinking about it as we went along. This class was actually a process, not just kind of individual papers and individual topics. So one of the things that we did is right at the beginning, you did a paper that had to do with remembering the details of Jesus' life. What is the passion? What does it mean that Jesus is suffering at the end of his life? We talked about that some, or you wrote about that. Then we had the different films and the different topics that went along with those. Those were also kind of in a progression. You had a foreign film, the Gospel According to St. Matthew, and the Gospel According to St. Matthew, which was an Italian film, really kind of got right into one of the Gospels and told the whole of Jesus' story from the point of the Gospel of Matthew. You also started learning how to work in your group. You did some things more things with footnotes. Some of you caught on to footnotes. A few of you never really caught on to footnotes, which could, come back and be a problem eventually in your life. One of the things that we did, then the third one is the Jesus Christ Superstar, and that was kind of the hippie Jesus. So that was a fun one. Some of you might have noticed that was probably the most controversial of the films that we saw. There were some parts in it that people found very controversial, and I wanted to put in kind of a controversial film as part of that. Then your fourth film is a film that most of you probably found enjoyable to watch, but you needed to focus on something that was really different. So there's been a progression as far as the kinds of things that you've done research on as well in this class, so that your final paper had to do with pretty intense theology compared to some of the earlier papers, depending on the topics that you chose. And that was an intentional kind of a arc of the class, or progress in the class. Again, the good news is you have done your third year religion and your junior cornerstone, and so look on Blackboard to see what grades you got, and that's about all you need to know from me, except you may want to fill in a course evaluation. Let me know if you have any questions by sending me an email, and that's about all. Bye!